And we're live. Hold on. Yep, we're live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ultra98 here. We're going to be continuing on with KOTOR 2. If it loads. So, found out that no, we're stuck with Freya. As much as I don't want her in this civil war, she is here. So I took the time to just level up. Everybody got leveled up. Gosh dang, what the fuck did you do? I don't like this mysterious character that keeps us showing up. Oh, we should have you as range. That actually makes a little sense for me. Plus, you know, I think I touched up on. He does hit a lot. Like 33 is insane. So you do more damage up close. So apparently the max level for this game is like 50, and I don't know how the fuck you can get up to that level. I'm gonna switch. I don't want you supporting. What am I doing? I should be in Kashi. I should be in Shien. We're missing a form. Is it Tail I'm thinking? Yeah. Tail's the crystal. Okay, we'll just do
Who wants to die first?
I have to imagine how scary as shit it would be just to see a basilisk droid that you can just come down the lane. I should have picked up the mod that changes constitution for toughness. That way I could put in more implants. I think I could, but it requires the I guess it'd be the mod manager. I'm gonna do a little bit of explore. I don't think there's anything I can genuinely do. But you know what I'm happy about? We got the kids off of the planet. As well as the
I recognize you. You're that off-worlder. Come, we have no time. Vaklu's forces have overrun the sky ramp. The royal palace could fall any minute. We must save the queen.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith. Those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
There is hope. It is faint but growing stronger. I think my message was received.
Which message? What are you talking about?
An old student is returning. I don't think the Sith are going to know what hit them.
This way! This way to the sky ramp! There are 2 force shield checkpoints along this path. Vaklu's forces have held this ramp for over a standard hour. That means they control the checkpoints now. If we can get to the turret tower up ahead, we can deactivate the first barrier. The forces we're encountering right now are their rear guard. The fighting will get tougher the closer we get to the front of the battle line.
The Royalists in the bunker are contained. We deploy as soon as the reinforcements arrive. A Jedi? Here? Men, attack!
You don't want to do that. Oh, where the fuck are you going? There's like mad guys in front of you. Stop. There we go.
I will silence this one.
You made the wing yourself, what the hell?
Is the Jedi still... We're under attack, men!
Who wants to die first?
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
Taking the palace. How much longer must
The beast's progress is remarkable, but it will take time, General. The throne room's force shields are far stronger than normal shields.
Our plans go well, Tobin, but we are still vulnerable until she is gone. Even now, it could all unravel. Redouble your efforts. There is disturbance.
As you command, General.
There's another green spot that I noticed. What's this?
Hold your fire. They're with us. Thank you. Vaklu's supporters stormed our position. The beasts have gone mad and attack on their command. Please, go to the palace. We received a transmission that the palace grounds have been breached. If so, they don't have much time. You two, follow the Jedi. The rest of us will hold our position. We don't have much time.
I'm gonna just, commandeer some assets. Ah, I'm a flight suit. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing here. Alright, right now, I just need to do a quick upgrade. I don't like you doing. I guess like this. Like this also gives extra damage. This is like 2d8s. This is a d10 plus charisma. Honestly, I can give the handmaiden fire. Like I would still do a lot of damage with the lightsaber.
Tail Command, we need reinforcements. A Jedi Knight is assaulting our flank. Hold the line. Attack, men. Attack.
Oh, we got the creature too. Jesus, 28 and 61. That's a huge range.
Good, some reinforcements. Follow the Jedi. We're gonna retake the palace. We've got to stop General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
Oh, we're fighting Sith.
He's still alive. Run! Run!
They're gonna get cut down.
Hold the line. Those cowards will be dealt with.
One of Vaklu's slicers has control of the security grid. He blew up that power conductor. Their slicer has to be using a palace security terminal. They've already locked down all secondary computer systems on the sky ramp. Until we deal with their slicer in the palace, you can bet that there will be more surprises up ahead.
We lost like a majority of our force. It's the lightsaber. That first one is just sitting there.
Ahead is the throne room. We must get to the...
If you're heading to the palace, we'll follow you there. The palace itself is...
I need to grab everybody's lightsabers and just start working on that shit. Man, how do you... I don't remember how long this game is, but to have level 50 as the max, I don't
We've
think
made it
that's
to the
even
palace.
possible.
General Vaklu's troops haven't been here too long. Hopefully, we still have time to save the Queen. Straight ahead is the throne room. Vaklu's hand-picked troops will probably be here. I'm gonna stay here and keep the intersection secure. If any more royalists arrive, I'll keep them organized.
What the fuck is that?
Shut the outer door, now!
I'm impressed you made it this far, but you're too late. Soon the Queen will be dead, and General Vaklu will be the new king. This is no ordinary door that you The same material is used for the hull of capital-class vessels. I'm afraid you will find it quite impregnable. I'm afraid it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have one last barrier to take care of.
The royal palace could...
Ahead is the throne room.
Up on my end. Death field.
What is it?
Let's go back. Sort of see what we have.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, these guys kind of fucked me up really good.
Tell the Colonel we'll need more of our men to smoke the Royalists out of their hole. I don't trust those Sith. Oh, they're beasts. And another thing, if I catch any more of my men looting, then the Queen's Guard will be the least of your worries.
Oh, what's that happening? Over here. Let's see this thing. What this for you guys? What the fuck? Man, we'll beat your ass. Man, no, they're just resisting that shit all the time. Oh, she's just
focused.
Kill him. Myself.
Who wants to die first?
Yeah, no, Mandela just like pulled out his sword and started fighting. It's like doing the sword though, because personally he's actually just better off as a melee character. Both games he's better
Thanks for your
off
help.
as a melee character.
Thanks for your help. Queen Talia is the rightful ruler of Onderon.
I don't know how you made it, but well done. Come in quickly before more Sith or Vaklu troops arrive. We got split off from Talia's troops by the currents of this war. We really need to talk, but Cadron and I are coordinating the defense of the war. I know Captain Cadron needs someone to handle a dangerous assignment. He's in the other room. Talk to him. No one else could do the job. I'm not her bodyguard. We were fighting at the palace gates. There were too many of them. We'll talk when all of this is over. Until then, may the Force be with you.
Dog, you know you're not her bodyguard? Oh, so we know you're not her bodyguard, right? Here's the fucking dumb ideal. You're supposed to be protecting her. She's the head. She's the head figure. If she's lost, so is the Civil War. Fucking dickhead. You know, maybe it was a good thing that we went and, you know, did the fucking Mandalorian War.
So,
shit.
you're the Jedi, eh? Well, the comm chatter we've intercepted is filled with reports about you. You fought right through their flank on the sky ramp? We desperately need someone like you.
What do you need?
We've managed to hold this part of the palace, but Vaklu's forces control the rest. We need to get to the Queen before that flaming Drexel breaks through the inner door.
How do I do that?
There are 2 security consoles in the palace. The primary security console is on the other side of the palace. There's an expert slicer over there who's been hampering our every move. We need to transfer all primary functions to our terminal here, then disable the primary security console. That will also take their slicer out of the picture. After that, we'll control security again, and can get to General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen. The other security room... Feel free to take anything from the... Talk to the...
Do you want me to guide you to the palace entrance? We can leave immediately. As you wish.
You motherfucker. we have a ceremonial bowcaster? It doesn't matter.
Do you want me to... Let's hurry then.
I didn't check that last room. I probably should have saved. I'm not sure if there's a genuine time for that. I don't think it is. Probably shouldn't be looting the treasury, but ooh. This gives a lot, but this gives a lot of stats. I'll probably hold off. I like the arms a little bit better than the robes. Oh, a cyan crystal. Oh, I found like a fucking blue color. I love how Mandala's immune. So, I didn't even realize there was a museum this close, by the way. After value of 99, twice first key number exceeds value of its half. Wait. First key number twice first key number exceeds value of its half by 99. I don't. By 99 exceeds half its value by 99. Let's look at the answer. Narshada, Ducks Temple, Onderon. Let's see. 66, correct. The last one is 39. Yeah, they really do put like fucking puzzles in this shit, which is oh, that's locked. Is this the Queen's Chamber or some shit? It's somebody's chambers, but we'll do it back now. don't think robes are unfortunately able to be fixed up upon. I don't really like the Jedi robes because look at the armor. Like, the armor looks so freaking nice.
Gather our forces. Make sure the defenses are set. Colonel Tobin says the Jedi is coming our way. Take your beasts and attack him. We need more time to prepare. I'm going to the control room. Perhaps the captain can be persuaded to cooperate.
I hear you.
I basically did max everything I needed to max out, right? Yep. So, where's this? I could always go for my health. But stats are a little off because I don't know what's taking the -1 off of me, but standing.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. Queen Talia is the rightful ruler of Onderon.
Now you guys show up. You guys can all fuck yourself. I'm gonna say very politely. So I'm gonna assume it's just on the other side, so let's open that door.
Time to die.
I don't have time for your resistance, Captain Riken. We need the override code for the palace shields.
And I told you that I don't know. You scanned my ID, you know my post is the merchant quarter.
I'm sure that's what you'd like me to believe. I have been authorized to use any means at my...
Tornata via. Jichowatana, ikunira kitidinito, para mas nucho.
Blast! Defend the security room with your lives. The Jedi could ruin everything.
Heruta, Jinking, Manini.
Oh my gosh. Fucking, you have the Force. Instead of, you know, use the fucking sword. You know how useful that is? How the fuck you have... You use literally everything else. I'm seeing you use fucking Force Screech. You ain't fucking using this shit.
Salji listo park norcha, lusni hacha batishi jort. Kavotumpa bot, bawan madirancha, you can mos krun. Nande mi soku kuran ma. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come just kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chil. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come just mak miki baranye dososo. Kavadumpa mo wendido choker. Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa. Kavanatakalu. Kavanami Donkey Krato. Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come just mak miki baranye dos. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata.
You again? Seems you made a habit out of cleaning up our messes. Don't suppose you could help a fellow out here? If you ever been in one of these, you know they aren't too comfortable. You don't need to tell me about that. Thanks for coming. If you could get me out of here, I'd be doubly thankful. Should be pretty easy. The primary security console for the Royal Palace is just over there. It controls the force gauge. I think that slicer is still logged in, so you should have full access to everything. If you could hurry, it's been a long...
Yo, Kif.
Bram tabanin sochu. Grenocross.
Thank you. Now that you've got me out, you need to get the primary security console. Once you've got that code, if you can get to the secondary security station, you can... You have? You don't waste a minute. Captain Kadron will open the doors to Vaklu and Tobin any moment then. Let's head to the throne room.
There's a couple of things I want to at least grab before we go, because I know for a fact. Look, there's a lot of shit that I have not picked up. Wisdom was pretty. I want to see if this door will actually open now. Fucked it up, Kith, and I should string the shit out of you. I want to know what's in that room.
Security terminal, let's...
Will you just die already? You will go no further than this. You're too late. Our pet beast is about to breach the force field to the throne room. The Queen will be dead in moments.
Watch out! I've lost control of the beast!
You call yourself Sith. Damn.
Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die.
Damn.
Oh, blast it all.
You're about to get smacked. Yeah, he got smacked. I'm gonna just... I'm gonna try this. Oh, not that. Oh, it worked. Loot the body.
This shall not stop us for long.
Yeah! Where's you guys touching?
More where that came from.
Damn. Bill got pieced up. Somebody healed.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny, one larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Damn you! Your skill with the blade won't save you from my men. Goodbye, Talia. Fire! What? The Jedi lives? But how? Kill him and the Queen Men. Quickly. They must not be allowed to live.
What happened with this?
You've won this battle, Talia. But your reign won't be an easy one. The Republic is a sinking ship.
He's too dangerous to leave alive. As distasteful as it is, it might be best to silence him forever. Until he's dead, all of Onderon is in peril.
So what will it be, Your Majesty? Send me to your best detention cell.
That's not my
I will be
choice.
free within the week, and vengeance will be mine.
Are you so sure of my decision, Vaklu? I appreciate the Jedi's counsel, but as monarch, I decree you are guilty of treason. The punishment is death, to be carried out immediately. Captain Cadron?
Talia, you can't. You're too weak. What about my trial?
I should stay silent, but...
But he will rise again. He has too many supporters. I do appreciate your counsel, but he must be killed. But the price if you are wrong. I thought I could order this, but I can't. It would be breaking our laws. You will stand trial, Vaklu. Take him away. What is done is done. I don't think the service you have given us can ever be repaid. I must go with Captain Cadron. The fighting must be stopped. I will be back shortly to try and repay you. The crisis is over thanks to you and Master Kavar. I believe he'd like to speak to you, if you'll excuse me.
If you can hold that thought, I would love to go and loot those items before they're gone forever, because I don't think I can make it back up here. I did loot your treasury room, by the way.
Ah, the wound is not a mortal one, though it has been some time since I exercised my healing powers. There is a shred of life within you still. A gift from your master, no doubt. Awaken, Colonel Tobin. Your part in this is not over. Colonel Tobin, I am with Vaklu. The war has gone against him. He sent me to rescue you, to tell you you must make haste off-planet. The Jedi have struck. They had a secret academy buried on Telos, and they are showing themselves at last. We are all in danger.
What? But the Jedi are gone. They have all but vanished.
So we all thought, but they have hidden themselves on Telos.
Out of my way, old woman. This war can still be won, and Onderon can be freed.
Indeed. This war is far from over.
I feel it would be better if...
The Queen has requested you stay here until she gets back. I imagine you'll get some sort of reward. Talk with Master Kavar. The Queen has requested The Queen has requested you stay here until she gets back.
No fucking way.
I imagine you'll get some sort of reward.
At
Talk
least
with
put the
Master
nigga
Kavar.
at the door.
She shouldn't take too long. The Queen has requested you talk. The Queen has The Queen is request. The Queen is The Queen is request.
Yeah.
Oh, come over here.
The Queen is request. Talk.
We didn't even fucking leave. We didn't leave. Okay, I got.
The Queen is talk. The Queen is request. Talk with.
The
Queen is requested. Talk.
Alright.
The Queen is requesting talk.
How big is this fucking border? That... Alright, we're gonna save. Again. It's not just in case moment, it's... You know, I either just flip the fuck out because I have to restart again.
The Force works in mysterious ways, it seems. There are times I'm not convinced it doesn't have a sense of humor. We spent all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time. I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, and try to understand what happened to you. I don't know how much you know about this threat that's striking at the Jedi. It's attacking us through the Force. Varuk didn't believe me, but he was willing to travel to Dantooine, if only to help the settlers there, and perhaps protect what was left of the Jedi Enclave. Whatever the reason, having us all drop out of sight, I thought might make the enemy more bold. But then you happened. You came back, and you became a new target for whoever was attacking us. They were places touched by war, and we thought there was a chance you would return to these worlds, if only to try and make peace with what happened there during the war. But now the Sith have revealed themselves. That means the remaining Jedi will gather on Dantooine. From there, we can counterattack. Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I heard they're trying to rebuild. Atris? I thought Atris had gone to KOTOR. Too many Jedi have scattered. The Council needs to gather. We cannot remain concealed any longer. We knew that someone was preying on us, hunting us. Finally, the Jedi decided to take action, and called a secret conclave on KOTOR to decide what must be done. Before the meeting could even begin, all the Jedi on the planet were killed, along with the Miralukas and all other life on the planet. Their deaths could be felt throughout the galaxy. So the Council decided that we must not present ourselves as a target again. The consequences to others were just too great. That we should use our resources to find who was responsible and deal with them. I think you're the only one who's made progress. The difficulties you surmounted to get... I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I had thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them. The Jedi Order has been fighting the dark side since the beginning. Our rules and the Jedi Code provide protection from what's inside each of us. The dark side is always there, and it is something that can never truly be defeated. I feel our current troubles, though, are beyond what we faced before. This threat that is targeting us, drawing us out, it's not a battle we're used to, and it has ended many of us. You've had more success than I. General Vaklu's men and their allies effectively kept me pinned inside the palace. I felt all along that Vaklu had contacted the Sith, but the identity and purpose of the Sith, I can't say. They wanted to aid General Vaklu in breaking away from the Republic. If Onderon became independent, this place would be an excellent staging ground for them. But I fear it was more than that. That the consequences of Onderon's fall would have greater implications for the galaxy. Whatever I can tell you, I will. That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me. I'm sure others in the Jedi Council would be able to assist you, if you could find them. Whatever I can tell you, I will. You always had deep connections to the Force. I'm glad to see that it is once again your ally. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different. And it wasn't just... There is something I would like to teach you. It is a technique which, I believe, will aid you in the trials. There are times when you want to overwhelm a particular opponent quickly. For these situations, use the Juyo form. Do not get carried away using this form, particularly against Dark Jedi. The ferocity required to use this form leaves one vulnerable to enemy force powers. Excellent. I'm impressed with how quickly you've mastered this form. I always knew you were gifted. I'm going to Dantooine. The Jedi Council vowed to assemble again when the Sith revealed themselves. Now that they've attacked Onderon, we can act. Our paths will cross again. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you as well. It just kind of sucks that we're at the midway point of the game, and then
I'm sorry
you
to
and the
keep you
Council
here.
did some dumb shit.
I needed to thank you personally for all of your help. Onderon owes both you and Master Kavar a debt that can never truly be repaid. Battles still wage in our streets, but by morning the conflict should be over. I recognize you must leave soon, but please, take this. I had also planned on giving you some relics from Onderon's past, but Vaklu's troops looted our museum. I hope the credits and my sincere thanks are enough. Captain Bostuka has made arrangements for a shuttle to take you to your ship. I fear it will be quite some time before you can come back. The war was brief but destructive. I will focus all of my energy on rebuilding Isis. Thank you again. I must go.
Imagine we get Dark,
If you will follow me, I will take you to your shuttle.
Can I get a moment to loot the bodies? Okay, it'll give me a moment. Nope, never mind. It won't give me a fucking moment.
Hey, the gang's back together. I must hear all about your vacation in Onderon. Well, that's good, I guess. When powerful people butt heads, it's usually the little guy who suffers most.
We should return to the Underon and plot our next course of action.
Before we do so, I want to see if I could get Mandalore with this. Oh.
Our numbers swell. Our training hones us. The galaxy will fear us.
Guess he's just going with us.
Ready to head back.
So, Mandalore.
Yeah, what do you want?
I need to go back to Dantooine anyways, but let's upgrade. So Let's see, let's look at the armors, because if I look at the... At least to make sure a lot of these are empty. If there's 2 of them, something, there's others that I'm not entirely sure. A lot of these are like heavy armors too, so let's look at the stuff that's... Alright, let's actually put none. Put none. So persuade, charisma, a lot more defense. You don't give me a lot of defense, but you do give me a shit ton of charisma and shit, which is great. We're actually gonna just do this, right? Check out what's equipped with what, and slowly but surely just... Something to handle. So if I look at this, oh, I thought my phone was ringing. I completely forgot to touch up on the lightsabers, so, you know. Cold, sonic, boom, fire. I'll just keep that, you know. Minus defense, -3, -3. Energy +1 plus keen. Ooh. You know how great it would be just to hit a bit harder? Or this would be more than a bit harder. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'll go with Scion. But so I can only throw one of these things on, which oh, well, that's probably why I've been missing dexterity. I can't put this on, of course. Okay. Then if I look at myself, right? That's a good equipment. Like, I can hit pretty hard. I think what I need to do is just grab everybody and just swap them out, but keep T3 on, because I think T3 can act like a workbench, which is really disgustingly amazing. What a little guy. Let's work on Handmaiden first. I'm not gonna mess with those other parts, because, yeah, no. We could just up your damage as much as we can. Can't grab this, because change the armor. Blah. Ooh, yeah, no, I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't mean to hurt you. There might just be an extent of where I can properly just level you up and not level you up anymore. Because I feel as if this does continue, I'm gonna get stuck because I can't give you any more feats. We'll just hold up for now. I don't wanna like mess that up. I could give a dark side powers. Nope, that's too late. I want this. No. Add the power. I have more of a support role. However, become a little more tanky too. What did I give her? Oh. Defenses, so she can actually, yeah, see a little bit more. I guess she's not wearing armor.
My life.
You feel a little too soft for me. We're gonna increase your health. That's just... Not just yet. Leveling up definitely does take a while, especially when you have so many characters. It'll give you charisma. I should have just done that to begin with, that way you can build up your charisma a bit more. Trying to think of what else I can do. Oh my gosh, how do you not have the voice regen? Okay, there's a lot of people that kind of about how she can't pick up affect mine. We'll just give you like as much of the dark side stuff we can.
It's yours.
Yeah, the only one who can't wear shit is Battle Deliver. It's just annoying, but yeah, stuff. Huh. a lot of people that need to get leveled up. At least, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 is basically maxed, or as maxed as it can be. I don't really know who I should bring along, or what I should generally do, but that's a little good chunk of time. He'll probably buy stuff from me, but no, Lucian really wants.
I heard you were responsible for driving the... certainly.
That's really freaking expensive. That's probably the reason why I haven't bought shit from you. Because fuck you, your prices are expensive. Like, I feel like I could just make these parts, right? Make the parts, make the armor. This should definitely catch the attention of Darth Nihilus, because most everybody on my ship is a Force user, plus I don't want to crit with me. But let's just gonna come by and smite these guys anyways. So this is very familiar territory because we go over here. That was where the landing pad was. Oh, where'd the other two go? Oh, they're just standing there, huh?
Yes? You may ask. My life. I will...
You think, you know, making the way back they'll probably give Force focusing visor. Hold on. Charisma raise double plus your generation of Force points. this, which I don't really know why I'm wearing this out of all the things to put on. I can regenerate force points faster, plus a lot of my stuff will actually work a lot better.
It has been some time. The years have not been kind to us both, it seems, but perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
I didn't skip anything, by the way. I'm looking at my phone.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you have come for revenge. No. We will do as we have done. We will wait. There's nothing else we can do. No, the true threat has yet to show itself. It is waiting for something, us perhaps, to enter the war. We have seen their soldiers, the remnants of their fleet, but those are symptoms of a disease. It is more bait to attempt to draw us out.
The actual battle is being fought through the Force, not with weapons of war. It isn't about the Republic anymore. The attack on Onderon, something was attempting to use the planet itself, to feed on it, to draw on the power there. You prevented it, but it was a stalling measure. The next time will be critical.
If Jedi gather, if we wage war against these shadows now, then Jedi will die, and we will die for nothing. Whatever this thing is, it must be fought by those strong in the Force. It cannot be fought in any other way. It knows this, and that is why it is killing us. If we die, then it will win, no matter what fleet or weapons are brought against it. You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader. But that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours. We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you, and it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
Yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi. So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all. What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain. You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
Man, we have so many options. Okay.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough! Step away from him.
What?
Step away. He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance. You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as she did.
The Sith out, and now they have come to us.
As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the Exile. How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. It is done. He is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
They all got drained. Ooh, I boosted the game. Alright, hold on. Could I load? No, I can't. I don't know about, but we got Nad's blaster, which I don't know why it's sick though. How do we check it over here, right? This is the old port, yep.
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you. Because that's the lie Kreia told her, that's why. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes. She would, if she thought she was bringing Atris a prisoner, especially a Sith Lord. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith. Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now. That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it. I do not understand what you mean. I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will. I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy? Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile. He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me. I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me. I want to look upon you, where no one else can see, where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you, that causes her heart to race and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me. From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you. It was something that had to be spoken, if nothing but to hear the echo. I will await you, and if you do not return, then I shall wait until my life ends. Then we shall meet again, in the places where the Force does not touch. I will await you. And if you...
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alakor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying? You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for... Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you. Then you shall fall.
Where have you been? You have been absent so long, I feared for your safety. Were you with the exile all this time?
Mistress, as you commanded, I...
Commanded? Did I command you to consort with him? To follow his teachings, to betray your oath?
Mistress, I do not understand. I...
Of course you do not, but you will learn.
What's your score? You get pretty high, but your lows are really, really low, which is not good. Actually, that's... yeah, so... I should, start doing this. I should find stuff that will give you a good amount of... dexterity. Yes, bud. Alright, give me a minute. Might as well give her this, like... Is that all you have?
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Enough. Did you have feelings for him? Did you touch him? Did you look upon him with love? There is no love in that one. He is a shell, devoid of emotion. All that he was died at Malachor, and he dies there still, as he should. So, one exile has arrived to save another. Do you care so much for her that you have come all this way? Perhaps you have feelings after all. Such a noble offer. Your execution has been too long delayed, exile.
I don't know what Person Lightning does. But what I will know is that when I hit you, can't hit your stasis, so when I hit you with the oh wait, am I should do a shoot show? I should Okay. Fuck off. Oh my gosh. So I guess this gave me speed. Something gave me speed. I didn't use speed.
She said you would come here, to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they are mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die. Surrender to you. Let us end.
Oh, bitch.
Kill me. I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
We have better problems than truths. There's been enough killing. Unless we are different.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do? This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi is what I am. It is my attempt to hold on to the past, to try and protect the future.
I think perhaps we've both been guilty of such things.
Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was determined that I would not forsake battle again. In some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of the Republic, of the galaxy. To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong. You're right. The Jedi were all that seemed left to me. And yet I had become so far removed from them that I betrayed them.
I'm gone for too long, but I'll be right back.
You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life, until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Alright, what did I miss?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started. Yes, you are an echo in the Force, a hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness, but it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way, and you carry it with you, always. Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared. I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her. You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not know for certain. She is willing to sacrifice herself at the heart of that graveyard world for you. A choice others have made in the past. A choice I wish to make. It is because I care for you, and I suspect that you alone hold that place in her heart where nothing else lives. And that is why you are the only one who can stop the destruction to come. She seeks the death of all Jedi, all Sith, and the death of the Force. It is madness. It is impossible. But she believes you are the key. There are places in the galaxy dead to the Force where nothing lives, where the echoes travel forever and do not reach their destination. And these places may be created, even from the simplest of events, the slightest of motions. One person, at the right place, at the right time, can change the face of the galaxy, or end it. You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not know for certain. I tied my life, my decisions to the Jedi. Perhaps only in separating myself from the Jedi can I become myself again, learn who I am. Perhaps exile is what I deserve, even though it is many years too late and you have already returned. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself.
You came for me. I thought I had lost you. Kreia. She said the Council had ended you, and all along she was one of those who had sought to kill us. When I heard her say that you were dead, I failed you. I let my emotion run through me, and I acted without thinking. I wanted to punish her, hurt her, see her answer for what she had done to the Jedi, for leading you to the Council. Of course. Forgive my display. I am the last of the handmaidens no longer. I am Brianna, disciple of the last of the Jedi, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us. It is good to hear it, after so long.
You remember your lightsaber.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Liner reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Lieutenant Gren, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me. It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. Then there's also the fuel situation. Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance. A squad of troops sent by Queen Talia are currently trying to keep the Sith from sabotaging the station's fuel system.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
Aiden?
I hear you.
You can level up my friend. I should give you dexterity. I'm not really relying on you for force abilities anyways. So, yeah. I have to level him up in ways that would make sense, because he's still going to be stuck in armor regardless of what I do. Wait, did I pick up Dueling? Shit, I was supposed to pick up this. Let's heal everybody. Oh, Mandalore.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager. Watch yourself. I'll soften up the way for you, but I won't be here to hold your hand.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade. If you want to get through to the eastern part of the module.
So, we meet again. I hardly expected to see you again. Here of all places. That you do. But also a talent to take care of it from my experience. When the TSF sent out a distress call, I gladly volunteered to lead a strike force. My troops have already gone ahead and infiltrated the urban module. From their last transmission, they're almost to the TSF station. It's a possibility, but right now, we need them to stop the Sith. If the Sith succeed, at my men in that...
I just want to experience points popping up. We just have an empty room, okay. Like, close it off. Why does it exist? Attack.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge. All right, everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Where's the officer?
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely... They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls... No, I'm going with you. I'm not doing it.
We're gonna... Oh, there's a Sith right there. We're gonna end it right here. I'll most likely be on later on tonight just to continue on from here. But till then,